Get ready for the smackdown. Get ready for the smackdown. How you gonna react when you're put in the back now? 'Cause there's no turning back when you're facing the smackdown.
Alright guys, back again with the next fight. I hope you guys enjoyed that first fight from my friend, Mr. Carlos. Just a couple more fights till Section 4 is done. And this fight actually is kind of interesting. Puts two ladies with, let's just put loud, very loud. Melissa Gold, aka Songbird, versus Silver Banshee. Oh yeah, the battle of the voices in a way. So let's kick it off, shall we? And of course, we're going to start off with Melissa Gold, aka Songbird. She's one of my most favorite superheroines of the Marvel Universe. I love Melissa Gold. She is the true embodiment of going from villain to being better, greater as a hero, basically. She started out as being a villain known as Screaming Meanie, and she became Songbird. She wanted to change herself, and she joined when the Thunderbolts first were created. She was a member. She's been a member of every incarnation of the Thunderbolts ever. So she's a Thunderbolt veteran. She really has shown that she's great. Steve Rogers, Captain America, has said it straight to her at one point that she's destined to be an Avenger. Now, when Steve Rogers says that something to you, that's honorable. That's cool. And believe me when I say this, I would love to see Songbird a part of the Avengers someday. But she's just a great character. Nonetheless. Now, in terms of, for those that don't really know her powers set really well, okay, in the beginning she just had a supersonic scream, but when her vocal cords were nearly destroyed, they enhanced her abilities with technology, and those enhancements have given her, she now really has, she basically has she can create solid sound energy constructs at will, and pretty much her most famous ones are creating solid sound wings that you saw in an earlier one of the earlier images. But she still can do her sonic scream as well, but she's also can now create solid weapons as well, like knives and swords and things like that. So she's really gotten more in control of her new enhanced abilities now. But Deadpoolzilla still does not like her new look in terms of her hair. But I'm sorry, I had to get that one out there. But that's a little bit about Songbird, guys. Alright, so we're going to move on to her combatant in this. And that's Silver Banshee. Silver Banshee first appeared in Action Comics number 595. Her real name is, I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. Solbahan McDowell. She was born on an island halfway between Ireland and Scotland. Uh, and she got her abilities when she was basically sent into the nether world. And in the nether world, an ancient creature known as Crone gave her her abilities, and when she returned back to the land of the living, that's basically what she looks like now. Silver Banshee is known as the executioner of man. Her death wail can immediately kill anybody. But here's the key. She needs to know your identity. So, pretty much that's how she needs to know your identity for it to work. But besides that, Silver Banshee does possess, superhuman strength, superhuman abilities like strength, speed, stamina, endurance. She's resistant to pretty much a lot of physical attacks and energy attacks. But she's been a hell of a villain for the likes of Superman and Supergirl. That's who she's mainly been an enemy of. But when you got someone who looks as creepy as she does, I mean, she does look like something straight out of Ray Harryhausen's, gallery or something like that. But she is an individual that, you just look at it and like, what the hell are you? And when she screams at you, it's like, no matter if she doesn't know your name, if she does scream at you, it's still painful. She could still blow your eardrums out, with ease. But her death wail she needs to know your identity to do it, to kill you, basically. It's been a while since we've seen, before the relaunch, it's been a while since we've seen Silver Banshee, but it's always good to see her, though, in my opinion. Alright, so in terms of a battle, it's a battle of the sonic screams, in a way. You got ancient magic versus basically high tech, in a way. So you got tech versus magic in this, pretty much. In this, you'll see basically Songbird will be the hero, and of course, Silver Banshee will probably be the antagonist, the villainess in this. So this fight would really have to go. All I can say is basically, heaven help the city that they're in when they're screaming. She's screaming at the top of their lungs, because Melissa's going to have to be on her feet with Silver Banshee, and if she's not, then she's going to end up dead. But as always, if Banshee finds out Melissa's true identity, let's say she did, Melissa, that death wail, kill Melissa. But it's still a good fight, in my opinion. But you guys tell me who wins this fight. Songbird or Silver Banshee? And as always, this is Mount Vernon Kid saying peace, one love, stay tuned. Battle on.